Hey guys, Matthias for Horrible Boo here. Pardon my messy room, but today we will be doing a Boo review of Hugz the Clown. So let's get this started with these categories. So first we're going to start with Hugz detail. So let's start with his head. So I really love the wrinkles in his face. It really gives him a humanoid look, or, you know, almost like a cartoonish humanoid look of an old man. I like that. I also like the fact that he has ears. I know that's a stupid thing to say, but they could have just gone without the ears and just said they did. But nope, they decided to add the ears, and I think they look like really good. I also like the airbrushing around his eyes. It gives that sort of shadowy look, which would look good in a dark room. His hair, on the other hand, is kind of plain looking, but I don't know what else they could do about that. I mean, maybe they could add some dirt and things like that. They've also got, as you can see, it's a wig. So as you can see back here, it's a wig, but no big deal. It's not like people are gonna notice that on Halloween. I like his teeth. They're kind of dull, like dog's teeth or wolf's teeth. I like that. And his nose, I like that there isn't like this bulbous thing right in the middle like some clowns have. I like that it's just painted on. And now onto his clothes. I like his clothes. They're quite, like, I don't know what else to say about his clothes other than I like them. They have some, like, mold and dirt and blood on them. It's really cool. I also like the feeling of it. It's kind of silky. And, I like how it has these, like, really nice colors and things. So now onto the hands. The hands are actually really cool because they put a lot of detail into the hands. As you can see here, if I roll up his sleeve, he has a flesh-colored arm underneath, which reveals that he is actually wearing gloves. So as you can see, there's some fabric detail on the gloves, like wrinkles and things like that. And there's some blood on the arm, which I think is really cool. I like that his hands are as detailed as his face. And now onto his sign. His sign has to be my only problem with his appearance, other than the fact that he has this sort of gaping hole right here, which kind of reveals his insides. I don't really like that much. But my problem with the sign is it looks great. I don't really like the lettering very much, but it looks great. The only downside is it is made of cardboard. I kind of wish it was made of plastic because, story time, a little kid ran in my room and hugged him and it bent the sign a little bit right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's pretty noticeable in real life. And also, if it gets moisture into it, it bends, and I don't really like that. I just wish it was made of plastic. His shoes are okay in my eyes. Like, his shoes aren't like the biggest like detail you can see. I mean, in the shadows they would look great, like just obvious oversized clown shoes. I also like that they have laces, not real laces, but like plastic ones. Not a lot of people like Seasonal Vision's clown shoes, the more modern ones, because they're kind of flimsy, which I agree with. Like, if someone were to step on them, they will break. Since they're kind of like cake molds you would get in like Hannaford or Price Chopper or something, if you know what those are. Yeah, so his shoes are kind of cool, but they're a little flimsy. I wish they were like better material, but no big deal. Now onto animation. So my Hugz the Clown has a little bit of an issue with his sensor. I'll get to that later. So he's going to be on constant mode saying all of his phrases.
Hey there, friend. Welcome to the fun house. Come a little closer. We've got fun, games, and horror. I'll catch you next time. Step right up, step right up. Yes, you'll do nice, very tasty, healthy. Come here. Wow, you're a fast one. You there. Do you want to play a game? If I catch you, then I can eat you. Gotcha! Oh, I missed. Ah, well, I'll just have to catch the next one then.
So his animation is really cool. I like how he lunges forward like he's going to hug you. I've seen some that lunge a little slowly, which I hear can be a bit of an issue for his like wiring and things, or, you know, burning out the mechanism. But mine doesn't appear to be doing that. If he is, tell me in the comments and I'll fix it. But I love his animation. His mouth movement is great. His arms moving out really is startling, and also the loud scream in the background is enough to startle some people a little bit. He's not like super startling. Like, I mean, he's a little, but not super startling, because I had him in my haunt meant for little kids, and the little kids loved him. It was kind of funny to see them like screaming in delight and terror when they saw him. So yeah, I think he's really good for like a family-friendly haunt with that animation, because he's not like super like, I'm gonna rip you to pieces or something. He's just saying like he's gonna eat you, which is like a classic kid's monster. So yeah, I really like his animation and phrases. So now on to durability. So Hug's durability, as you can tell, is kinda good actually. I say kinda good as opposed to most people saying really good, because he's made of like super thick wiring. Well, not super thick, but rather thick wiring. The only downside is, well, not the only downside, one of the downsides is his hip loop and his shoulder support can fall off when you're carrying him. Because I don't take my animatronics apart, I just carry them around when I need them to go places. But he's got some solid plastic hands and a latex face, which unfortunately all latex rots eventually, so that's kind of a downside. His clothing's kind of like sturdy and things like that. The sign is really not durable. I don't like that at all. And his shoes aren't that durable either, but they look kind of good. But my Hugz actually did take quite a bit of a fall. Like, he got blown over in the wind and fell on his side, which caused his head to cock to the side, and we needed to fix that by using pliers, which was a simple fix. So, like, he works just fine after that fall. So I think his durability is great, but not perfect, because I'm pretty sure the reason his sensor doesn't work was his control box took a little bit of a, it broke a little bit. I don't know. I don't quite know why his sensor doesn't work, but I'd assume that a wire was knocked loose or something. So my overall opinion on Hugz is he is a great prop, and if you can find one, I highly recommend him, because he's like a really cool prop. He's probably one of my favorites I own. And he's quite durable, but not super durable. He's very well detailed, I like that. And his animation is great for a more family-friendly haunt. Like, he can be in a scarier haunt if you like add more blood on him and things like that. But I prefer him for more family-friendly haunts if you want to introduce clowns to it. But yeah, you can put him in any haunt basically with his appearance and his, like, I don't know, just I feel like he could go in any haunt just fine. So overall, I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5 boo points, because he's really cool. He's just sort of durable, and I have some little nitpicks about him, but he's great, and I completely recommend Hugz. So that was my review of Hugz the Clown. Thanks for watching. See you later.